Welcome to Eat Sleep Sixers. I am your host, 215 the Sports Guy. I got my brothers here, Jose, BG, to the Sixer
What up?
faithful,
What up?
Philadelphia. Good evening. How y'all doing? We back. It's a new year. Happy New Year to everybody. I hope every
2022, y'all.
most definitely. Real quick, brothers, how did y'all bring y'all New Year in? I just want to hear a little bit of that.
Man, I brought my new year in the crib, man. In the crib, out the street, out the way, man.
Out
But
the way.
but definitely enjoy
Listen,
myself.
last thing I wanted to be was the first statistic of 2022, fan.
Right.
Nobody wants to be number one on
Nah,
that list you talk about. Nobody wanted to be
yeah.
number one, dog.
I don't want to be number one or number 100. I'm chilling.
If you haven't been paying attention to the news in Philadelphia, if you've been living under a rock, my brother, my sister, if you made it to this year, you are blessed. You are blessed.
Freaking lootly.
You know what I mean?
Starting lineups out.
Let's do
We talked about it offline a little bit, but do you know who's out tonight, Carl? Before I announce the starting lineup.
it. Between the Eagles and the Sixers, man, I just don't know from game to game. Is it the coach? Is it the doctor?
Come on, Carl. Come
is
on.
Is it Maxey? Is it Embiid?
Come on, man.
We are officially missing Tyrese Maxey and Matisse Thybulle due to COVID protocol tonight.
Lord.
Yeah, so we were talking about it offline, and I said I have no idea who starts the point, but I got my answer now. So Joel Embiid, Tobias Harris, welcome back Danny Green, Furkan Korkmaz, and Seth Curry. Seth Curry gets point guard. I don't know if Seth Curry got point guard duties or Korkmaz. One of them, I don't know. Somebody got point guard duties tonight, so we shall see.
Smitty Lewis is reacting to the news we just gave him about who's out tonight. And, we never like to hear when, our core players are out and, Matisse and Tyrese have, put themselves in the core mentions when you talk about core members of the Sixers. With that being said, who are the guys that you guys are looking to come in and pick up the load and, have good games for us?
Do I need to say it? It's overdue for Furkan Korkmaz. I mean, now or never.
Right.
Now, I mean, when else is a better time to have a good game?
Right.
So yeah, I'm looking for Korkmaz to step in and being going to have to. Obviously, I would love to see Isaiah Joe get some key minutes tonight also.
Most definitely.
And I don't know. Has anybody got word? Did we re-sign Tyler Johnson?
Nope. We have let go Tyler Johnson off his 10-day contract. With that 10-day contract, man, it always seems like you never get enough. And that's me saying that. I can imagine him getting limited opportunities to prove himself to get back in the NBA. But, I don't think he would have been a bad fit on a team that's lacking ball handlers off the bench.
Wait a minute. Didn't Tyler Johnson produce more than Miles Powell?
Most definitely.
What's going on with the Sixers organization, man?
I think Miles Powell is going to end up in the G League. I think they're going to sign him to the G League to stay with that young core and grow with them. I think they see something in his kid, scouting wise. They looked at a lot of tape on him. Plus, he's a little bit younger. But, I would love to have seen Tyler Johnson stick with us as a veteran ball handler, man.
Hey, Smitty Lewis, man.
Oh, my bad. Go ahead. Get Smitty first.
We can't emphasize the fact that all season we've been saying that Joe needs some more burn. Nobody is listening to us. So if you know somebody in the Sixers organization, don't forget to tell a friend that this man needs some more burn because we've been saying it all year.
It's bananas. It's bananas. Sure. It's almost like Doc watches this show and he's just like, you know, if they say put him in tonight, I'm not going to put him in because we've been saying it every game. You know, I want to stir the pot tonight. I feel like stirring the pot a little bit.
How
you
so?
know, we had a pretty good game last game we played. You know, there were different rotations than normal. How do you guys feel about the assistant coach performance with the unit, and how do you feel it differs from the way Doc uses the unit?
First, I want to say I give him credit for stepping up, rallying the troops, keeping them together. He doesn't seem like a bad guy. I'm not gonna give him too many flowers. You know what I'm saying?
No, he wasn't it's only one game.
Yeah, it's one game. That's what I'm saying. So I don't want to crown him our next coach or create a coach controversy here. You know what I mean? I know people are so fed up with Doc. I get fed up with Doc at times. I'm sure you guys get fed up with Doc at times. It is what it is. Sometimes, you know, can't like everything, man. You got to take the good with the bad sometimes. But at the end of the day, the players responded for him well that game, and that's what I like the most. You know what I mean? So if the players are responding to you, that says a lot.
That says a hell of a lot.
The thing that stood out to me the most was exactly what we were talking about with Brooklyn, how Kevin Durant is on the floor, James Harden is on the floor. Kevin Durant comes out, James Harden stays in. James Harden comes out, Kevin Durant stays in. He did a lot of that with Maxey and Embiid that game. A lot of that.
Yeah.
It was very rare that you could see one of them out there.
Yeah, like you can't be stingy. You got to give this man some type of flowers because he didn't play Orlando. He didn't coach against Orlando.
Nope.
He coached against the Brooklyn Nets. You know what I mean?
A somewhat healthy Brooklyn Nets without Kyrie, of course.
I mean, but if you want to argue the fact that they ain't got Kyrie, Simo the Savage is over there playing Call of Duty, pro level. So, like, come on, we could even the argument.
Is he any good, Jose? Have you played against him?
Listen to me. We can even the argument. We're talking about this right here.
Is he a good shooter on the game?
Lights out. Anyway, listen. All jokes aside, though, we can argue the fact that we're missing somebody. True or false?
True.
That's a fact.
All right, then. So I don't want to hear that they were missing Kyrie. We played Harden. We played KD, who been arguably playing really well, that got him at the top of the standings. So come on. Don't take credit from us, man. You ain't got to give us credit, but you're not going to take credit from us.
Most definitely. You know, we got a game tonight, and, you know, that team is hurting as well as far as COVID-19. So once again, it's like a Rwanda tape. You know, Vegas has us picked to win this game tonight. You know, we have us picked to win this game tonight, but it's not about us. It's not about Vegas. It's about these players on the floor. And do they know that they're better than the team that they're facing tonight? And will they perform like it from tip? How do you guys feel that will happen tonight?
I think we get after them early enough, and I'm gonna post this while I'm talking. From Dan Holmes, man. Christian Woods and Kevin Porter are big portions of that team. Christian Woods is leading that team in scoring, and obviously in rebounds. And Kevin Porter,
we used to have him.
Yeah, sorry. We had him at one point. Porter Jr. is also a big part. I think he's like third or fourth on their team in scoring, but he brings a different type of energy. And they had a little beef in the locker room with their coach last game, so they got suspended. So having them out, man, we can't look at this team and be like every time I look at their roster, I feel like their roster is a high school roster. Like everybody on their team I've seen in high school like 3 years ago. Like 2 years ago. And I'm like, no, there's no way we should lose to these kids. Like at the end of the day, they talented, but they kids. So
and they big tanking. They big tanking for real.
Yeah. I mean, when you pay it, a lot of people comparing this situation, but it's not comparable. They paying John Wall not to play. We taking Ben money because he won't pay. It's just weird. It's weird. It's weird.
It's very weird. It's very weird. And you know, to touch on that topic, I have no idea what's going on down there. Just like I have no idea what's going on in Ben Simmons' head. You know, for you to pay a player to sit out, a player who can still perform, maybe not like all-star John Wall level, but he's still better than any player you got on that roster. You know, it's a tough scenario to be in Houston.
Can I get some flowers?
Go ahead, get your flowers.
Man, I would like to congratulate Ben Simmons on his engagement, man. I love when I'm glad that you found love in something, you know, because I mean it's hard to find love out here, man. And you found something that you love and you giving it your all. And congratulations to you, Ben Simmons, on your engagement, man. Beautiful woman. I hope you can make her happy. I mean, I don't know if she know I don't know if she know how the checks is coming in right now, but I mean, y'all will work that out. I mean,
I was about to
listen.
Is she a sister?
We told that fool not to mess with them Jenner girls and them Kardashian chicks. All right, we told him, we warned them. That family is the Monster version of them. So they taking skills. You know what I mean?
Most definitely. They suck the skills out of people.
I don't know because his ex is dating one of the most prolific scorers in NBA, Devin Booker. So
I just told him to watch out. That's all.
I mean it's about the mentally strong people. It's about the mentally strong people. This game is not for the weak, man. This pro level is not for the weak. So, you know, I wonder if it's a sister, man, because any sister I know, if you ain't got a job.
Well, she not an American sister though. She from the UK.
Okay.
She from the UK. She from the UK.
Okay. Well, maybe he goes over there and plays ball for now. But you know, we're gonna move on from Ben. We've talked a whole lot about him this year. Tracy says she is not a sister. That is
I'm sorry, Tracy. I just know she's from the UK. I don't know what her nationality is. I just know she's not from America. So in my eyes, that's why she's not a sister.
Because a sister? What? You turned up $10 million? Bye, boy.
All the Louis bags I could buy with that, boy. You better get back on that car. No, look at Kanye. He's just starting to get his groove back. Yeah, that's true.
He's just starting to get it. What is 5 years, 2 years removed or something like that?
Yeah, I mean, but listen, bro. He on full reverse mode. Homeboy just bought a mansion right across the street from Kim, bro.
Yeah, that's a little special. That's a little special. I guess when you're a billionaire, you know, you could do petty stuff like that. You know, I guess. You know, I would never be in that mindset, but
he a different type. He on AB type crazy. But let's talk about the Houston Rockets, man. We went off on a little tangent right there.
Yeah, we get like that. We
sorry about that, y'all. Sorry about that.
We family out here. So you know, with that being said, you know, who is your key player tonight that you're looking for to have a breakout game tonight against this Rockets team?
So obviously you're excluding Embiid because he just has a breakout night every night.
The only way he could break out is if he had like 70. Like that's the only way.
And you know what? I wouldn't be surprised.
Like, he is balling right now, man. He is balling right now.
So besides Embiid, what time is Nike out?
I'll go with the person that we pay the most money on this roster right now, Tobias Harris. I
was about to say the same thing. Like, it's a toss-up between Korkmaz and Tobias because people were talking about Tobias in the group earlier today, and people are trying to defer from criticizing this man. First, number one, this year he has not been consistent. So whoever's saying he has been, I don't know what games y'all been watching.
Not at all.
We're already nearing the halfway mark of this season, and this man basically only has not even a handful of games worth talking about as far as his play. Seriously.
Yeah,
all right.
I can think
the two most that stand out are his return from COVID, all right, and his triple-double. Other than that, what else can you really say about that,
even
man?
And the crazy thing is the triple-double game was kind of shaky, baby.
Yeah, that's triple-double. Let's keep it a bean.
Yeah.
It definitely was a Benny.
You know what I'm saying? So
with no defense.
Right.
You know what I mean? Without the defense.
So, and he didn't shoot well. So, I mean, with that being said, I would like to say him, but I feel like Korkmaz just needs to come out of his cell. Whatever's distracting him, he need to break out of that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And we've seen a little glimpse lately, but he just like he takes 2 steps forward and then 4 steps back. Like
Consistency is what had been his problem for years now. We've been waiting for him to take that next step to string along 6, 7, 8 good games and then some okay games. You know what I mean?
remember that board game we used to play as kids, and you roll the dice, and if you land on that spot, let's say hit reverse, you gotta go back a couple.
Yeah.
Like, he is always landing on that spot.
Yeah.
You know, and it seems like so long ago when we was actually on here arguing. Man, he got snubbed for the All-Star game. Now it's like, please don't vote for this man because he don't deserve it now
at all. Where's that fire? Where's that fire that we had last year with him, man?
Yeah, like they was trying to tell me, "Oh, don't criticize him." What? Don't criticize him.
Listen, we keep it.
It was less than 12 months ago. This dude was doing, "I'm an all-star." Like
screaming.
Like you didn't have to be the perfect lip reader to understand what he was saying when he was punching on his chest. So where's all that energy now? He ain't no journeyman. He a number 2 option on this team. Get that journeyman stuff out y'all heads. Y'all think that he just here to fill a spot? Y'all crazy with the amount of money he gets.
Way too much money to say that.
For real.
I want to see some passion out of dude point blank. You know, I think that is a key to his game to get him going. With that being said, we're going to go to our most favorite segment here on Eat Sleep Sixers, and it's a little thing called Over Under. BG, take it away.
So I got 2 over-unders tonight. One of them is directly a reflection of where we at. We jumped in by saying welcome to 2022. So I'm throwing that number 22 out there. 2022, the first over-under of 2022 is Joel Embiid and Andre Drummond over or under 22 rebounds.
Over. If they don't get over tonight,
I don't even want to answer none of this right now. We got Mom Dukes.
Much love. You see me hit her with the salute. You know what I mean?
Love you, Ma.
Much love.
Love you, Ma.
Much love. You know.
All right. Wait. Well, then she got while we coming up with it, I got to make sure she heard it. Over under 22 rebounds combined for Joel Embiid and Andre Drummond, Mom. I need your comment at the bottom while Jose and Carl answer.
I'm saying over.
Over.
I guess this is an over. We're gonna take this over from Mom right here.
I'm gonna go over as well. Currently, to combine, they're averaging 19 and a half, I believe. But I think this is a day with Christian Woods out. I think they could definitely.
I'll say over.
They could definitely get over the 22 rebounds for 2022. I wanted that to be the first over-under of the year since we jumped into 2022. Secondly, is an over-under I literally just came up with off the fly simply because of our lineup.
What's up?
We have 5 shooters in our starting lineup. So I'm going to go to Old Faithful number 13. Over under 13 3-pointers made tonight.
I'm going over.
I'm going to say over as well.
I think this is a bad team we're facing. Unless we're shooting bad tonight, 13 should be very attainable.
I'm going with the over as well on that one. When I looked at the lineup and who we're playing, I don't see how this team doesn't make 15, 16 threes tonight easily. And look, even if we blowing them out, guess what we got coming off the bench? We got guys like Isaiah Joe coming off the bench, and Niang. Like, forget just the starting lineup. What we bring, the firepower we're bringing off the bench, are 3-point threats too. So I think we should easily be in that 15, 16 made threes tonight.
Listen, I don't care if we're facing Houston Rockets, the Bulls of 6 years ago, any mediocre team. The fire's on. It's time to get it going. It's time to assert our dominance in the East and become the team that we've showed flashes of being this year. You've seen us when we've been on. When the bench is scoring, the bench is playing defense, and the starters are playing defense, and the shots are falling, we're a pretty good team. So I want to see that team tonight. Any finishing thoughts, final thoughts you guys have? We're approaching game time.
Again, it's the top of the year now. Like, I'm not saying I give them any excuses for early season action or what our record is or what it could be. I'm not thinking about the past. All I'm thinking about is January's here. This is when, look, it's time to separate ourselves from a lot of these teams. We can't keep hovering around that close to 500 range right now. This is when you say, all right, we got all the cobwebs, we knocked all the rust off, we figured out what our identity might be. Let's go get W's. And at the top of the year, this is the perfect time to do it. We currently on a 3-game winning streak. After the night, hopefully it'll be 4, and we just keep it rolling, man. Like, hopefully we get healthy soon. I know there probably won't be a time in the season where nobody in the whole Sixers organization doesn't have COVID, but hopefully we can make it through these stretches and work our way into the rightful seed that we belong in.
Holes?
Yeah, I'm piggyback on some of the stuff he was saying. Like it's tough because every time I turn around, I'm reading about another Sixers player in COVID protocol. So all you can hope for is a healthy team, a team at 100%. With the roster that we currently have, not speaking about anybody that's there or throwing shots at this guy, throwing shots at that guy. We need our team. We need our team at 100%. We need all the people available to be available, to play, to bring that noise every day. That's what we need moving forward. 2022, we need to climb those standings because there's a lot of naysayers saying that we're one of those teams that's going to battle for a playoff spot. Negative. We are a playoff team. Yeah. We were last year. We still are. Even without Ben Simmons, we're still a playoff team. You know what I mean? We just had a bad luck with this virus that's going around, and the beginning of the season proved it. The way they're playing now proves it. So for you to say that, they're doomed because they had a bad month, I mean, I don't know what y'all talking about because the basketball I'm watching, they're playing really well.
It's 73 games this year for a reason, man. Until I see a team go 82-0, I know anything can be turned around. So I know we got the right roster. We have the right pieces. Obviously, we're all hopeful that something will happen before the trade deadline with that $33 million we got playing Call of Duty right now. But I mean, it is what it is.
I try not to throw those shots, man.
I only can think about the people on the court. So even if nothing happens with that situation, man, I believe in it. I believe in the 12 that we got suiting up every night. I believe in the 12 that we got suiting up every night.
So we're going to end the show on that note. We all believe in the 12 that we got on the floor every night. We hope you guys do too. We also hope that you guys come back after the game immediately for 30 minutes or more of post-game convo as we talk about this Sixer W tonight.
And in the meantime, don't forget to tell a friend, to tell a friend, to tell a friend. Listen, while the game is on, shoot a text message to your fellow Sixers fan. Let them know there's another show when the game is done. You feel me? That's what I'm talking about. Let's go Sixers.
Let's go Sixers.